In this video, we are talking about the area of a circle. So area refers to a measure of every space on the inside of a circle. So all of this green stuff on the inside represents the area. This is what we're measuring. And the equation for this is pi r squared. So pi is a ratio of the circumference to the radius for every circle, and it usually amounts to, let's see, 3.14, and it actually goes on and on and on, but usually people just shorten it to 3.14. And radius refers to the distance from the center of the circle to the outside edge. So remember, diameter goes from one end to the other end going through the center. So if you have the diameter but not the radius, you're going to divide that by 2 in order to get the radius. Okay? Let's look at number 1. So for number 1, they give us the radius, and it's a radius of 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug it into the equation. So area equals pi r squared. So that is pi 5 squared. And remember, when you square something, you're multiplying it by itself. So 5 times 5 is 25. And we can leave it in terms of pi. Like when we write 25 pi, we know that it's actually whatever number 25 times 3.14 ... is, on and on and on. But we can just write it as 25 pi. Let's look at number 3. So number 3, if you look here, it is a line that extends all the way from one edge to the circle to the other edge, going through the center. That means that 8 is our diameter. So remember that diameter is actually twice of our radius. So our radius actually starts in the center of the circle and goes to the outside edge. So what we want to do in order to find r is divide the diameter by 2. So r equals 8 divided by 2. And 8 divided by 2 is 4. So now we can plug that into our equation for area. So area equals pi r squared, which means that area equals pi times 4 squared. So 4 squared is the same as 4 times 4, and that is 16 times pi. And this is our area for number 3. So number 5, they give us a chart. They want us to find both the diameter and the area. So remember, the diameter is the radius times 2, and the area is pi times the radius squared. So we are going to plug each of these into all of the equations. So for number 5, we are going to say diameter equals 2 times 9. And 2 times 9 is 18. So in here, we can write 18. And area equals pi r squared, so pi times 9 squared. And when you square something, you're multiplying it by itself. So 9 times 9 is 81. So our area is 81 pi. So over here, we're going to write 81 pi. So let's do the same for number 7. So instead of having 9 as our radius, we are going to plug in 8. So you have 2 times 8 and pi 8 squared. So 2 times 8 is 16. So our diameter is 16 and pi 8 squared. So 8 squared is 64. And we're going to multiply that by pi. So our area is 64 pi. Now let's do 14. So our diameter is going to be 2 times 14, and 2 times 14 is 28. So in here we're going to put 28, and now we have area equals pi 14 squared, and 14 squared is 196. So our answer for number 9 is 196 pi. And last one, number 11, we have a radius of 12, which means that for diameter we are going to do 2 times 12, and 2 times 12 is 24. So we're going to do 24. And for area, we are going to say pi 12 squared. And 12 squared is 12 times 12, which is 144. So our answer for number 11, the area of the circle, is 144 pi. And that is it for section 12.9.